Picture this, a vast open savanna, herds of animals moving together, grazing, running, living their best lives. Now here's the big question. Should herd animals be in zoos, especially when many zoos don't have the space for large roaming groups? Let's break it down. What counts as a herd animal? Herd animals come in a few categories. Artiodactyla, that means the even-toed ungulates like antelope, deer, and cows. Perissodactyla, the odd-toed ungulates like rhinos and zebras. And of course, there's many other species like elephants. These animals thrive in groups, but does that mean they need a massive herd to be happy? Herd animals are social, but that doesn't always mean they have to be with their own kind. Some species can actually coexist just fine with others. It really depends on the individual animal's personality. Some need a big group, while others are totally fine in small social settings. Zoos even introduce mediator animals like Ankole-Watusi cattle to help keep the peace in mixed groups. Why should zoos still display herd animals? Zoos do more than just show off cool animals. They help us understand nature. We can learn more about their evolutionary adaptations that shows how animals survive in the wild. We can understand their ecosystem roles, like how prey animals react to predators. There are zoos out there that do these cool things where they have hidden moats and different exhibit tricks, so you can see predator and prey at the same time, even though they're in different exhibits. Like for me, I worked at Woodland Park Zoo in the past in Seattle, and we had the wolf exhibit right in front of the elk exhibit, but there was a hidden moat. So wolves actively hunt elk in the wild. But you can't tell if they're not in the same exhibit. From the public perspective, it looks like the elk are in the same exhibit as the wolves. This is a natural form of enrichment because the elk see the wolves and are like, okay, this might be a predator that actually eats me. And the wolves are like, they look kind of tasty. But it's not necessarily like teasing the animals or anything like that. They know they can't get to that animal, and the animals are well fed, so they know they're safe. Cincinnati Zoo also has an Africa exhibit where the layout mimics the wild. You'll see a lion on almost like a pride rock, and then giraffes in the background. Some zoos even rotate species in the same exhibit, like a tiger in the morning and a tapir in the afternoon, to create little positive stress, which keeps both species alert and engaged. How much space do herd animals need? It all depends on the species. Thinking about southern white rhinos, they need a good amount of land, but some, like Tony the rhino at the Philadelphia Zoo, can be displayed solo. Smaller herd animals like camels and wild cattle don't need that much space comparatively to like a giraffe. Speaking of giraffe, they're popular, but can do just fine in bachelor groups or small trios. They don't need a large, massive herd. City zoos are actually phasing out some larger hoofed animals due to space issues. So what's the verdict? City zoos should still display herd animals, but they should be selective. They can keep smaller social species or manage animals in bachelor groups. Large herds? Those are better suited for open range zoos and safari parks. Ideally, zoos and their sister parks can complement each other, while city zoos showing a few key species and larger parks house the big herds. So what do you think? Should herd animals be in zoos? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you like learning about wildlife and nature, make sure you follow my page. Don't forget, keep it wild. Till next time with your boy Jungle Jordan, I'm out.